Hello Capricorn. So before we begin this reading, I would like to say that this could be past, present or future energy, but for me as a reader, the energy begins as soon as you decide to watch this reading. This will resonate for those that need to hear this message. If it does not resonate, please do check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter because they are all very important. If you feel guided to complete a personal reading with me, please do check my description box below. So please, let's get started now and begin this reading together. We are choosing to open ourselves to this energy, to be accepting of any messages that come through, to be open to any messages, to guidance. We ask for guidance now. With love and light in our hearts, we open ourselves up to this reading. That was beautiful. That was very calm and gentle, Capricorn. So, I'm going to start by looking at your current situation regarding love, Capricorn, and then I'm going to look at your partner's current situation. But do remember as I move forward that these energies can be interchangeable and vice versa. So take it how it resonates as you move through, as you are guided to, okay? Some real dreamy energy here surrounding this. So what is Capricorn's current situation regarding love? Current situation regarding love. Okay. The first card for you here, Capricorn, is the Four of Swords. This is my card of appreciation. Here, you see, this tells me that you've been on a very long journey with a lot of different challenges and you've persevered through them all. And now you're coming to a point where you can take a step back and relax and really acknowledge everything that you've had to really go through and the lessons that you've learnt through these events, through these circumstances. And whether that be good or bad, I feel like what you have learnt, how you have grown, whether you notice that now or this is in the future to come, you are very grateful for those lessons and they're really becoming part of you moving forward. You're taking them in, you're thinking about how you can apply them and how you can grow in this relationship through those experiences. So you're thinking about how you should treat your partner, what experiences you want to share with them, whether that be a conversation with them where you share your life, where you go deep within, right? Or whether that be wanting to really come together now as one, rather than just an individual soul, rather than just you by yourself. And I feel like I shouldn't say by yourself, because I feel like this has been brewing for quite a long time. I feel like this relationship has been building for quite a long time. But you're taking everything in your life in the past, and you're really using this to your advantage now. And you're very thankful. And what this tells me is that whatever negative experiences you've had in the past, they've made you have more of a sense of just feeling so appreciative for everything you have now in this relationship. The structure. And you're really realizing what is truly of value in your life. You know, you're really seeing this relationship for what it truly is, which is a divine connection here. You know, this is a coffin, but it's open. This is someone that survived a journey. Someone that didn't think they'd make it to this point. Someone that didn't think this relationship would be possible in their lives. But then here it is. They're alive. This relationship is very much alive. This is a moment of reflection, of deep introspection. Oh, I feel so happy for you already, Capricorn. The energy surrounding that card is just beautiful. What a lovely way to start the reading. Really, truly beautiful. The next card we have is the Justice card. So you're taking this relationship seriously. You see, you have your sword in one hand, which represents truth. Represents being true to who you really are, that air energy. And then you have scales in another hand, which is about balance, being fair and honest. You strive for both in this relationship. And you see this person, they are looking forward and they have such determination, I feel. That's what I'm being guided towards, their vision here, what they're looking towards. So that tells me that the future, you're planning this future, you're making sure that this comes into fruition in the right way. You're taking a step back here with the Four of Swords. You're going into a place of introspection, a place of deep thought. But you're focusing very much so on what you want to achieve in this relationship and how this can be sustainable long term. Following a set path that perhaps this path you're thinking about right now, you're trying to assess how best to move forward on this path. Balanced. Wow, these cards are just coming straight out, Capricorn, for you. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. And the energy emitting from this card is you feeling like this relationship is something that you've had to work very hard to achieve. And this is saying, okay, I'm hearing someone say, this is just how my guides are describing this to me. They're saying, I have gone through so much to get to a relationship like this. Please don't ever take it away from me. Please don't ever take this relationship away from me. So there is this gratitude here, this deep sense of knowing that you're meant to be with this person, you're meant to be in this relationship, and this is the relationship that you've been building towards up until now throughout your life. And you see here they're holding this one wand. This represents their life path, their dreams on this path ahead. And they're looking down, and there may be some feelings of, I just feel conflicting energy here, but it's not you. It's you, I think, worrying about not having this forever in some way. This, I feel, messing up in some way. But you're on a high ground here. You see, you could just turn around and walk away from these wands if you wanted to, because you see, you're up here, they're down there. You're in a high position right now. So that tells me that these feelings, these worries, you're on a higher vibration than these worries. You're protected. Okay. Wow. How smooth this reading is, Capricorn. So smooth. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You see, you're looking at this long-term commitment and you're feeling very comfortable. You're feeling this sense of real contentment within this relationship, knowing that this is long-term and long-standing with this pentacle. Whatever you perceive as value, whatever you perceive as success is in your hands. And you're nurturing this relationship. You're quite protective over this relationship. Whatever you're doing now in terms of your commitments is to move forward here. I feel you've been planting seeds for what seems like quite a long time. And that may be because you've been waiting your whole life for this. And now they're finally coming to blossom. They're really flourishing. You're seeing the rewards of all of your perseverance in the past. You see all of this nature surrounding you. And the Queen of Pentacles, I feel here, is quite protective. But also, I feel quite trusting, quite reliable. So I feel you're putting yourself in a position where this relationship, your partner, can trust you, can rely on you. But also you want to be nurturing, you want to be loving. You want to be complete with them and move forward on this journey now and take this step forward on this mountain that you're going to climb together. And a lot has gone into this relationship, a lot has gone into the preparation for this new journey that you're about to embark on. this new phase. You're sitting there now and you have all these cups behind you, all of this emotion that you have invested, and everything is out on the table. You're being completely open, or you're bringing yourself to a place where you can be this open, and you're sitting firm here. This is your love. This is you being serious about your love and who you give your love to. It's almost as though you've had these cups on this table and you've been waiting for the right person. You were waiting for the right person, and now they're coming towards you, right? And you're with this person now, and you can finally show all these cups. You can finally reveal all these cups, reveal all of your emotions, be open and nurturing and loving as you've always wanted to be, because they are accepting and open of you. And I'm getting an image here of someone right in front of you as you're sitting down, and they're walking towards you. And they're bringing their cups. And you have these on your journey together, and you're ready. You're ready to walk. You're ready to move in the right direction. With emotional intelligence, I feel, and security. Beautiful. I'm going to move these cards over now so that I can look at your partner's energy, their current situation regarding love. I feel this as well before I move forward to your partner's energy. This is about you building a stable foundation. You see? But this stable foundation, this is built upon real love and passion. It's not just about this long-term commitment here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. She may be successful and hardworking, but she's also very nurturing and loving, very maternal. So I feel here, even though you're very serious about this relationship, the Justice card is here. What's really important for you right now when approaching this relationship is having a stable emotional foundation for both of you to grow. I feel like this path is one of emotional stability, deep understanding with one another moving forward. Capricorn's partner regarding love, their current situation. The current situation of Capricorn's partner, please. Wow. So their first card, Capricorn, is the Hierophant. This is a commitment, a very stable and true commitment. They have complete faith in this relationship. They want to devote themselves to this relationship fully and wholeheartedly. They are standing in their truth and they are making a promise here, you see? And they're promising to devote themselves for life. This is my marriage card also. So whatever vows made in marriage, whatever promises made to one another through marriage, this is how seriously they are taking this relationship. and they want to follow through with every single word they say. And as I said that, I saw the numbers 333, so that could be significant for some of you. Okay, I just heard someone say, my guides just sent me a message here, I just heard someone say, let this go well. Let this go well. So they wish the best for both of you. They wish the best for this relationship. That is my most committed card in the deck for me as a reader. So your partner is moving forward in their truth now. My guides just corrected me and said they've always been in their truth. They've always been in their truth. So whatever experiences you've had individually or as a couple have led you to this point have, I feel, really been part of your life purpose here. They do have faith. The next card out is the Judgment card. So they are looking upon this relationship and they're thinking about how far they've come. They're analysing what has led them to this point, how they have interpreted past situations, their reactions to past situations, seeing, I feel, their life for what it really is, the truth of their life. This is very similar to the Four of Swords energy. And this is an awakening, an enlightenment. Knowing that this relationship was always meant to be. No matter what path they went down, was going to lead to this point with you. And I feel they're putting those experiences to rest that perhaps were quite painful in the past. They're putting them to rest and they're getting closure on those experiences so that they can truly be in the moment with you. You see, they're taking a higher ground here also. A higher ground against. My guides want to tell me anxiety and fear. Moving out of that energy. Getting closure on that energy. Understanding why things had to happen the way they did. This is a real transformation card, a real rebirth. And this comes after the Hierophant. So they see this relationship as a truly stable commitment after a lot of instability. So you see here at the bottom here, their past memories. You see their past memories at the bottom of the Judgment card. They were quite overwhelming once upon a time, but this connection has allowed them to really get closure and put them to rest. And go through a fresh start, a real transformation with you. They're coming out of introspection. They're coming out of a place of going within, deep thought, deep realization. Yeah. They've had to make a decision on how to move forward in this relationship, and you see how they're blindfolded here. So they can't see the way forward, they can't physically see the way forward, so they have to go within. They have to use not only their, I feel, deep thought and intelligence, but also their intuition, what they are guided towards. And they are holding these swords in their truth. I feel one sword represents you and the other represents them. And they are holding you tightly. They're holding this they're holding this relationship tightly. And I feel thinking and thinking and thinking, because the swords represent thoughts, but I'm noticing the moon here, and the moon card in the deck is all about overthinking. But I don't think they're overthinking, Capricorn. I just feel like they're very much in their heads about this, always thinking about this relationship, and they have this emotion behind them, and they're analysing how to express this emotion, this water behind them. And they're not quite there yet, but they have these emotions building for you, and I feel they're not sure how to articulate themselves in a way that you can fully comprehend the amount that they feel for you. So I feel their response to this is to sit firm, is to take a step back, analyse the situation before they move forward. If you're not married, I feel like this person wants to marry you. They want to move forward with you in a very strong commitment. They want to move forward with this relationship. There's always room to go deeper. They're not only seeing the possibility at surface level, but they're going deep within here. And they're thinking about every single avenue, every single path, every single perspective. Really becoming enlightened, your partner. And I feel you're ready to move forward as well, Capricorn. Here, on this new phase. And I feel like this is a phase. You see how I was talking about your energy in this relationship? Building a strong foundation, built on emotions, love and passion. So really, the way your partner's feeling towards this relationship, what they are working towards regarding love is quite similar. They have this, you see? I'll show you. You have these cups behind you. This is water energy. And these represent emotions and feelings, love and passion. This foundation building. And your partner, they have this body of water behind them that's quite deep. This water, this emotion, and you see you're both sitting here firm. So you're doing a little bit of mirroring here, Capricorn. So I feel when trying to understand them, when trying to understand this relationship, really it's about not only their point of view, but perhaps how you can relate to their point of view, how you can relate to what they are doing. Having that empathy and emotional intelligence to understand why they are behaving the way they are. Because you have probably felt the same. You have probably been through the same phases. Okay, Capricorn's partner regarding love, their current situation. You're both working towards the same outcome here, I feel. What do you want out of this relationship, Capricorn? And whatever answer pops into your head, I feel like that's what your partner also wants. Capricorn's partner regarding love. Okay. The King of Swords. You see, the only cards, we have two major arcana, and the only cards so far on your partner's sides are swords, and these are all about thought. Deep thought. I just keep sensing this very deeply, very strongly. You see, the King of Swords, they are very committed. So with this passion in this relationship, once they find a passion, the King of Swords, they will fully devote themselves and commit themselves to this passion for life. And sometimes the King of Swords even risks their life for this passion, sacrifices themselves for this passion. So that's how deep this commitment may feel for your partner. They may feel a sense of I feel real determination in this relationship. And you see they're holding this sword, they're standing in their truth. And if a kingdom wants to make a decision, a very serious decision, they will approach the King of Swords because they know that the King of Swords will take everyone into consideration equally. They will take every perspective, every outcome. They will analyse truly what is meaningful and what is purposeful moving forward, and they will be able to make a long-standing decision, an intelligent decision. So I feel your partner here is really deciding on something in this relationship. Perhaps they're making some life changes that are going to benefit this relationship in the long term. Realizing what serves them, what's in their truth. And letting go of anything that could hold them back in some way regarding love. So their eyes on this relationship, truly. This is their priority at the moment. That's what this card is telling me. Capricorn's partner regarding love. Oh, beautiful. So we do have Pentacles here. We have the Nine of Pentacles. this individual, they stand surrounded by nature, surrounded by pentacles, with a bird resting on their hand, trusting them completely, in harmony. So you see, out of these decisions, out of this period of deep, deep thought, Capricorn, I have to say, wow, just deep thought right here with these swords. They have come out now and they are finding peace, finding harmony. They want to offer themselves to you. They want to approach you in a way that is abundant. And I feel they're coming into some success here. Whether that be in their life or this relationship. And this card represents well-deserved success. Investing themselves in the right way and achieving the desired outcome. The universe is on their side. So they're coming forward from a place of peace, a place of harmony. This is a strong, independent energy that knows what they want. They're in tune with their desires, their commitments, what moves they want to make. So I feel here they really understand now what it takes to have this kind of love, this kind of deep love. And if they haven't approached you yet, if this is perhaps the beginning of a relationship, I would say that they've been working on approaching you in the right way that really represents who they are and also represents this sense of love, this sense of nurturing, this sense of real peace. But with the Hierophant here, I have to say that this feels like a strong commitment already. Or perhaps this is the path to a very strong commitment, Capricorn. Wow, okay. And you see, we have the Nine of Cups on your side and the Nine of Pentacles on their side. So we have the building of a foundation here. And I feel the success of building a foundation here that is not only commitment and harmony, but emotionally fulfilling. Keep going, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself. You're both working hard towards this relationship. And the abundance that you receive comes from everything you've had to go through in the past. Being rewarded, seeing the fruits of your labour, truly. So now I'm going to look at how your partner sees you, Capricorn, and then on this side, how you see your partner. So this is purely perspective here. This is the truth of how you are both feeling regarding love, regarding this relationship. And now let's dive deeper. How does Capricorn's partner see Capricorn? Wow. Wow. I'm so happy for you. I feel so emotional. And I feel like it's the energy. It's this appreciative energy that I've felt. And it's just, it's feeling a little bit overwhelming, Capricorn. So we have the Sun card. This is the happiest card in the deck. They see you as happiness, true happiness in their life. They can be free with you, they can express themselves fully. And you see how I was talking so much about this foundation? Well, there's a wall here. And this child, they can, I feel, roam free because they're safe behind this wall, behind the stable foundation that you have both built. And you see these flowers, they stand tall, this sun. The only thing getting past this wall is this sun that's shining bright, which represents happiness, represents positive energy, high vibration. They feel like you can truly be honest with one another and have a deeper understanding of one another. Trust, security, happiness. Happy home, happy family, wish fulfillment. And it's as though your energy towards them, Capricorn, is here I am. This is the family you've always wanted. This is the love you've always wanted. That's the way they feel about you. That's the energy they feel when they see you. When they look into your eyes, they know. And you see here this sun. This is about intuition, you see? They're looking over this foundation from a high vibration, and they just know, this inner knowing, this light within them is telling them that you're the one. I really have to mention this, Capricorn, that I have looked at the bottom of the deck now, and almost every single time I have, the Chariot card has been there. And this is about moving forward, movements forward. Yeah. So how does... Well, that wanted to come out. Wow, this reading is amazing. I'm so happy for you, Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Temperance card. So when this comes out, this tells me that this is a divinely guided connection. They really see a spiritual purpose behind you, behind this connection. They feel like you're quite in tune here. And you see you're building, you're working towards this sun. You see we had the Sun card, and this is followed by the Temperance card, and you see here there's a path towards the sun. You're creating balance, your head is glowing. I feel this is saying that they trust you. They see you as an individual that is not only grounded, but you see here you have 1 foot on land, 1 foot in water, and you can also fly. So I feel you're stable with your emotions, you're stable with your commitments, and also you can master your thoughts, you can master those ideas and bring forward a stable home, a stable foundation, a happy life. They're dreaming of you. They're dreaming of this connection. How does Capricorn's partner see Capricorn? How do they see Capricorn? Okay. Moving forward to calmer waters. So you see, the past may have been challenging, you see, these rough waters, but they see you now moving towards harmony, taking those swords with you that may have been quite deep in your past, quite a challenge, but moving on, regardless of whether they are there or not. These swords, right? Each one represents something different to you, something you've had to overcome that has stayed with you for life. But somehow you're peaceful, somehow you find harmony. And wherever you're going, wherever this journey leads together, they feel a journey of peace. Yeah. This relationship. You're bringing all that you have. That's the way they feel. They feel you're bringing everything you have. And moving forward. And they also feel that you're driving this relationship. You know, this isn't stagnant energy. You have here made the choice to move forward, made the choice to steer this boat into a direction of calm, of bliss. Security is really important for them, and I feel you're providing this. You're providing this security. And at the bottom of the deck here we have the Two of Cups, so you're moving towards a sense of equal exchange, completeness, of balance. Both extending your hearts here, looking into one another, understanding each other. Capricorn. They feel you're moving quite fast. You're moving towards them with passion. You know what you want. And you'll do anything that you can to really get what you want in this relationship, with them. And they like that. They like your determination. They like that you're so forward. You stand out to them. There's something about you on this journey that really stands out to them. You're not really like anyone else they've ever been with. Whether that be romantically or I feel individuals in their life, I feel like there's just something different about you. I just heard someone say one of a kind. One of a kind. I feel like that was your partner saying that. Hello again, Capricorn. I did just take the time to change my camera battery because I realised that this was going to be a long reading, quite an in-depth reading. And I did take the time as well to move the cards over to make room for what else we are going to receive. So how does your partner see you, Capricorn? Okay. The last card we have is the Magician. So there's something about you that's, I feel, quite attractive, that's attracting them. You see, they feel you want to manifest their hopes and dreams. And you have everything on the table. You have your emotions, your swords, your wands, your pentacles. You know, that cup there? That's full, that's of substance. Those pentacles, they're of value. Those wands, they have actions that reflect your values, that reflect your emotions. And that sword, that's your truth. You have an infinity sign above your head, which represents your devotion to them. And they see now that really you mean what you say. They see that you are willing to follow through with everything you say. Your word is one that is followed through with actions. This is also the inception of something quite beautiful here. So perhaps you're working towards something with them, you're creating something with them at this time, and they see you really investing yourself fully and not holding back. And I feel as well there's just something about you that they are drawn to, that really draws them in, lures them in. And they can't escape this feeling. It's as though there's something magnetic about you. And that's been able to create this relationship, this love. Because you couldn't ever truly be away from one another. Even when you weren't together, or perhaps at times when you're not around, it's this urge here at the moment, this energy here of wanting to be by your side. And I feel you're both in this place of manifesting what you truly want in love. You both have the same values. You both have the same morals. There's this equalness here with the infinity symbol. You're both bringing to the table similar energy. realizing that to really achieve success here, you have to work together. Because you both mean, you mean what you say. You're both very serious about this relationship. And this is the way they see you, Capricorn. So how do you see your partner? They see you in a place of deep manifestation, passion, security and love. They feel you're quite intuitive. There's always been something about you. And here they are in their current situation regarding love. They're thinking about this relationship, contemplating. And I'm just feeling them say, there's something about them that just makes me want to move forward. There's something about them that makes me want to move forward. That makes me want to achieve this Nine of Pentacles. So there's something about you that makes them want to be this person, makes them want to achieve harmony and success. Even greater so than on their own. So now we're going to look at how you see your partner, Capricorn, at this current time. How do you see your partner? How does Capricorn see their partner? Okay. King of Wands, you see them as future thinking. They lean forward, they look at really the path ahead with real imagination and perseverance. They are committed to you. They are devoted to making this relationship a success. In a way, there isn't anyone else. All they see is you. And that brings you a sense of knowing, a sense of comfort, that really they are truly serious about you. This is the energy of, perhaps they're saying to you, Capricorn, you are the one and you are the only one. It was always you. Or perhaps that's the energy that they're portraying to you. Energy of real determination here. They're putting in the actions moving forward to make this relationship a success, I feel. And you're seeing this. You're seeing this. They're quite forward. And in a way it's inspiring. You like someone that can follow through with their actions. And they're coming to you now. And there's this real sense of just knowing that they want this relationship as well. This relationship is mutual. You don't need to really worry about, well, deep down I feel, you know that they're there. They're always going to be there for you. Okay. you see them as focusing on their personal growth. They've been through quite a journey. And now they're choosing to move forward. They're looking out into the horizon and they're ready to take that next step with you. You see, the world is in their hands. And I feel they're holding you tightly as they take those steps. This is a journey of the soul, a real purposeful journey ahead. And you're both making this decision together. This is not only their own personal growth that you're seeing now, that's unraveling now, but also the growth of this relationship so far. And they're seeing how they can take this further. And I feel you are reciprocating, you are mutually knowing this. Knowing that there's not only this journey so far, but there's a long journey left to go, because this is a long-term relationship. And you're here, they're seeing you as the magician, they're seeing you as manifesting. You know, whatever this path forward is. So I feel you're both coming to an agreement now. You're both seeing each other and coming to a decision of some kind for the path ahead that's very purposeful. But this did come after a long period of introspection. I feel you both had to open your perspectives and really make a space for one another in your lives. And once you did, or once you do, there's no going back. It's as though this is a change that's going to be a significant part, play a significant part in your lives. Yeah. So you see here, I said I felt them in deep thought. Okay? And now we have the Seven of Cups. So you see them here assessing their options, looking into these cups. All of them are of growth and emotional fulfillment, and perhaps they're really creative. They're using again, this is about imagination. Thinking about all the possibilities of this relationship. And then I feel like you're right here to them. You're right here. They see you as saying that I've got a cup here and I can manifest one of these. You know, we can follow one of these paths. We can follow, you know, whatever inspires you. So here you're very supportive of your partner, I feel, in whatever decisions they make. But I feel they're just a little bit in shock, a little bit in awe of how much potential there truly is in this relationship. But you're trying to guide them forward. You're trying to provide this safe, secure foundation, the security in order for them to follow one of these paths. I feel as well, they're so in their heads that I feel you're grounding them. You know, you provide them with the balance to come back down and really, you know, see the practical side of all these dreams. You know, it's as though they're saying, okay, they have all these dreams, they're daydreaming about this relationship, they're so happy that you're finally together as one and that this is serious and forever, coming to that realization, and they're just dreaming and dreaming. And then you're saying, okay, these may be dreams. Now let's put those dreams into action. Let's manifest these dreams. Let's make them a reality. Let's see the practical side. Yeah. Queen of Swords. So, you know, they've been through quite a lot. They've had to overcome some real challenges in their life. But you enjoy how it's like whatever you say to them, they understand because they've been through something similar. Or they can use I feel, their emotional intelligence here, their wisdom, in order to truly understand where you're coming from, taking the time to listen to you and really provide you with, I feel, deep and intellectual conversations that are very stimulating. And I feel like some of you are saying to me, if only I could tell you what they've been through. So I feel here that they're being very honest with you about their life. And you're admiring that about them. You know, there's a sense here of relatability. And at first, it may have taken them a while. They may have been holding back in some way, right? They may have not been expressing, you know, truly, I feel, whatever has been challenging in their life. They weren't open at first, but once they did, they stood in their truth. And there was this deep sense of trust at that point between both of you. You know, this communication that you both have, it really moves you forward together because it brings you to this understanding that, you know, you cannot have with others around you. It's this deep understanding within love that is like no other, I feel. And you're seeing this potential, you're seeing this Queen of Swords energy. And at the bottom of this, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Cups. You know, which is happiness, is love, is compassion, emotional intelligence. So it's as though you're seeing this and then you're thinking to yourself, tell me everything because I'm open, I'm understanding, I'm compassionate towards you. You know, you're not going to judge them in any way. You aren't about judgment. You aren't about this low vibrational energy moving forward. You're all about, you know, building this emotional foundation, I feel, Capricorn, which is very beautiful. I feel this, by the way. I feel this Nine of Cups, and it's actually quite emotional. I'm feeling the emotion. You know, whatever this is, whatever you're building together, built on love, built on passion, is truly beautiful energy. I feel a little bit tingly in my heart, because I take on your energy to do this reading, and I'm the messenger here of your energy, and it's really is, yeah, it's overwhelming in a way. So the last card out, how you see your partner, is the Seven of Pentacles. So everything you've built to this point, I feel, these seeds, these commitments here, these pentacles represent something of value, long-term commitment, long-term stability. They have come so far, but I feel they complete your journey. They're the missing piece to your journey here. So you see them as a real part of you, taking them in as part of you. And at times it's as though you don't feel complete without them. And also with this card, I'm getting another energy of they give a lot to you. They put a lot of hard work into this relationship, and they do not expect anything in return. They just simply want to be with you. And this may be their energy, or this is, you know, what you see in them. You see their truth. You see them for who they truly are, with no ill intentions. You know, they have no ill intentions towards you. They only want what's best for the relationship. But here, again, it's as though whatever you've put into your life, whatever commitments that you've built, you know, they are all coming together now, and they're helping this relationship move forward. And it's as though through, I have to say this as well, I'm just the messenger, through past disappointments that have happened in your life, they have led to this relationship. They've led to this abundance. And it's as though there's a new sense of gratitude, a new sense of appreciation for this individual, your partner. They are truly, I feel, you're seeing them as this wish fulfillment, this light at the end of the tunnel. A truly compassionate individual that, oh, you love them so much because of this compassion. Beautiful. This is a beautiful reading, Capricorn. So now let's look at the future of this relationship. What is in the future of this relationship, the near future for Capricorn and their partner? My spirit guides, they just said love. They're very forward, very blunt. Love. Love is the answer. Okay, what is in the movements forward for Capricorn and their partner, please? Messages. Messages for Capricorn moving forward. Okay, wow. Ace of Wands. Passion, true passion. Igniting that fire within you both. Looking at each other with this real sense of knowing that there's real purpose to this connection. It's an unstoppable force, I feel. You know, moving forward with this sense of fire within you. This is what you truly want. Coming to life again, you know. This rebirth, it's as though you've resurrected one another. You know, whatever you know. Yeah. The Hanged Man. You know, whatever period of introspection that you both had, you know, whatever this was, taking a step back, going within, and really preparing for a journey ahead that's going to be quite successful, quite fulfilling. You know, this period of introspection, taking a step back, an open perspective. You know, it's about coming out of that energy, feeling as though you see love, you see your lives for, you know, whatever, you see life for what it truly is, what's truly meaningful and purposeful in your life. And wanting this balance, wanting to be clear with one another. You see here how their head is glowing. So both using your intuition now and coming out of this to be very clear with one another about what you both want in your journey. This big step ahead, this foundation that, you know, has grown over time. And there's this compass now. I'm seeing an image of a compass. This is what my guides are showing me. And this compass is the way forward. And it's as though you're both holding this in your hands, this compass, and it's glowing. And you're following this. And this compass represents, I feel, you know, a real deep understanding, a real deep knowing for the journey ahead. I mean, I feel both of you are really going inside yourselves here. You know, you really were, and perhaps some of you still are, but it's about resurrecting yourselves from this. Resurrecting yourselves and taking that next step. Okay, 2 cards have come out. Yeah, so we have the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So you see here, there may have been in the past, you know, this feeling of a mental prison. This tells me in the future this was both of you, you know, feeling a little bit uncertain of the path ahead. You see they're blindfolded here, surrounded by you know, energies that do not serve them, thoughts that do not serve them, challenges that, you know, they can walk away from now. And you see here they're not tied down to these swords, they can walk. Okay, but in order to walk they have to follow their intuition. You see they're blindfolded, they have to go within to walk through these challenges and be with one another. So you know it's truly getting out of those swords now. And you see how this reflects here, how I'm talking about the Hanged Man, you know, coming out of, you know, this period of stagnation and being able to take off that blindfold, you know, being able to untie yourselves of this energy, and doing so by following a journey of the heart. You see, the Knight of Cups, they're extending their cups to one another. They're moving forward on a journey of love. You know, cups are about emotion, about feelings. You know, there's a real strong urge here to focus on emotion, emotional fulfillment. So perhaps you're seeing right now in this energy that that's what's most important at the moment. Love is what matters the most at this point in time. You know, a loving foundation over any other success. This is what you both perceive as success. So what is in the future for Capricorn and their partner? Yeah. So this card can mean small victories that, you know, they may be victories, but they're not truly fulfilling. They're not truly humbling. And I feel now, you know, it's about focusing on what's long-term moving forward. It's about the big victories. It's about long-term success. So it's moving out of an energy where, you know, there may have been accomplishments here and there, but there was nothing quite like this love that you both share with one another. And you want to sustain this. You want to be appreciative and humble. You know, you realise what you both have. You realise now, I feel, what you both truly deserve moving forward. And, you know, you're letting go of any, I feel, deceptive energy, any sort of energy that is lacking in some way. Anyone that really brings you down and is not on your vibration. You know, you're coming to a place now with one another here where you really do have the best intentions for one another. You're not a relationship that's immature. You're very mature individuals, I feel. And it's not about keeping scores on one another. It's not about, you know, holding, you know, any negative energy against one another. You know, there's nothing here that says to me that you're going to be manipulative in any way. You both are just very sincere and pure in your intentions. So you see this energy, this person is smirking. They are not really understanding the trials and tribulations of this victory. They're holding, you know, these swords up of their components, and they're not understanding, and it's for the victory itself. And I'm saying that, you know, this isn't the energy that you're moving forward. This is, you know, the opposite of this energy, I feel. You know, you both want victories for one another. You both want what's best for one another. And you're both very mature. Sometimes they give me cards because of the way they know I'm going to explain these cards. And, you know, it's all about intuition and, you know, guiding whatever I say. But it's very interesting, you know, the way these cards come and the way that, you know, I'm meant to express them. So yeah, but I do feel very humble energy here for you, Capricorn. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you both put everything into this relationship, not expecting anything back, not expecting anything in return. By that I mean that you just trust you both trust one another. You know, and you don't want to use one another. You know, you're pure. A real sincere and gentle love, and I felt that gentle energy as soon as we began this reading. And the next card out for you, Capricorn, is the Ace of Cups. So this is complete emotional fulfillment. You see, the cup is overflowing. This is a true love. You know, this is a love that always feels new, that always builds up. You know, extending your hand to one another, and, you know, even creating, you know, this emotional foundation here that you both want. This is, you know, coming and overflowing, and now it's creating an ocean for you both to really dive deep within. And you see there, I feel there's a dove at the top feeding from this cup. You know, this is about being pure and sincere in your intentions, creating emotions that can really fuel you both, fuel you to succeed in your lives, not only as a couple, but on a personal level with personal growth here. I'm noticing the hand, it's white, it's pure, it's, you know, it's these intentions, these pure intentions. And I feel like I want to know more. I would, you know, I feel like some of you want me to expand as well further. So I'm going to. I just want one more card here. Actually, you know, I'm going to pull two more cards for the future of this relationship, Capricorn, because I'm feeling guided towards doing so. Wow. Okay. we have the Eight of Pentacles, so you're both putting hard work in here, paying attention to one another's needs, paying attention to those fine details, contributing equally, building this house. You see this house in the background? Working towards that quite steadily. Letting go of what does not serve you. And you see, Capricorn, this is also your card, so really standing in both your truth together, being yourselves with one another. But also, you know, this is about letting go of any negative energy, letting go of, you know, making those observations about what does not serve you both, and moving forward on a path of freedom. You see, these chains are loose, right? And once these individuals take off those chains, there is endless possibility because they've been tied down for so long. So it's about creating that environment with one another that feels truly free, truly expressive, truly about who you are as individuals and who you are as a relationship, and standing in that truth. You know, not letting anything tie you both down. You know, seeing the potential that you both have. You know, it may have not felt that way in the past. It may have felt hard. And now there is this need for freedom, this need to focus on being able to express yourselves to one another fully. You know, maybe in past relationships that you've both had, or past situations, you've had to really conceal yourselves in some way, you know, put on a mask. And now it's not about that whatsoever. It's about taking off those masks and really just, you know, embracing that you're able to have this connection that's so real, so genuine, you know, so healthy, not toxic at all here. Healthy energy, real healthy energy. I feel my guides are telling me to say that again. Healthy energy, sustainable energy, moving forward, you know, this path you've created for one another. Beautiful. So now I'm going to close this reading, I feel, with what you desire about one another, what really makes you stand out to one another. Okay, so this is what your partner loves about you, Capricorn, is that you're quite sensitive and nurturing. You're quite sensitive and nurturing at this time. They feel like they can express themselves to you and you understand. You're quite protective and you take a step back and you listen to what they're saying with emotion, with this emotional intelligence, this empathy. Yeah. They feel that you were always meant to be in their lives with the Wheel of Fortune. This is about being divinely guided, okay? So there's a true sense of really you've changed their life forever. There's real purpose to this relationship, real divine purpose they feel. And they love this sense of higher purpose. They love this sense of real transformation that I feel you may have been part of that for them. Yeah, sticking with them no matter what, through thick and thin. Here, you see, this is a card of being left out in the cold, being deprived in some way. But in that time, that's when you realise who's truly there for you, right? Who truly sticks by you for anything and everything. And I feel here, this is saying that they admire about you this trust that you will be with them through anything and everything. You stand by them, you commit to them fully. You don't just stay when they're at their best, you stay, they feel that you would stay at any point. You know, you mean everything you say, you're true to your word, you're devoted, you're committed, and you're not going to leave them out in the cold, I feel. And they love that about you, Capricorn. Okay, what do you admire about them? So we have the Empress card. This is the mother of the deck. So you see them as someone quite nurturing, someone that can give birth to ideas. They're quite creative. They have a lot of imagination here. You see their crown, it lights up. They are, I feel you're quite assured that they love you. They give you unconditional love. Here, the Empress is all about unconditional love and stability, about growing with you, and you truly do love that about them. That they offer you such emotional stability, emotional fulfillment, and they're so nurturing. You know, there's this certain way about them, that this certain touch about them that, you know, makes you feel satisfied, like true satisfaction, deep satisfaction to your core. And here we have the High Priestess. So highly intuitive individuals. They can be quite patient, quite reserved at times, but you know that during those times they're thinking about this relationship, they're using their spirituality, their intuition in order to move forward. And you love how connected they are with not only you on a spiritual level, but you, I feel, on a level of inner peace. You know, the way they feel, they satisfy, you know, this urge within you for inner peace, for clarity. And I feel like this represents spiritual clarity. You know, knowing that this is meant to be, and you know that could simply be it. The reason why what you love about them so much is that you feel this towards them. You feel like it's meant to be. And perhaps you've never felt so strongly, you know, this urge before in your life. Yeah, you really admire them. The Six of Wands here. This is something to celebrate. This is, you know, standing here, being admired on this journey of love. So, you know, there's deep admiration for them, you know, and I feel maybe perhaps, you know, the way they carry themselves, the way they present themselves is, you know, there's a certain way about them that is quite graceful, quite elegant, and you love their ability to express themselves in such a way. Yeah. So now I have written a poem for every single card in this deck. And the last card I pull, I'm going to read the poem for that card. Wow, the Ten of Cups just flew out. Wow, I've never seen it fly out quite like this before. So the Ten of Cups is your closing message, and now I'm going to read the poem that relates to this energy. And remember, this energy is about true love, true happiness. You know, this emotional foundation that you're growing, it's about, you know, achieving full success, happy family, happy home, happy life, emotionally fulfilling, okay? Whatever you perceive as emotionally fulfilling, it's about achieving that truly. So now let's read the poem, shall we, Capricorn? $97. Okay. Okay. So really think about what this represents to you in your movements forward. Feelings of abundance and fulfillment overflow their mind, body and heart. The pleasures of each little moment come together and form a lit path. This path comprises of deep blessings, all mastering feelings and emotions, deep within themselves transcending, a powerful journey of love's devotion. Wow, wow, Capricorn. This fits perfectly with the message that you have received today. Let me just read that one more time for you. Feelings of abundance and fulfillment overflow their mind, body and heart. The pleasures of each little moment come together and form a lit path. This path comprises of deep blessings, all mastering feelings and emotions, deep within themselves transcending, a powerful journey of love's devotion. Feelings of abundance and fulfillment overflow their mind, body and heart. The pleasures of each little moment come together and form a lit path. This path comprises of deep blessings, all mastering feelings and emotions, deep within themselves transcending, a powerful journey of love's devotion. A powerful journey of love's devotion, Capricorn. What a beautiful way to end this reading. And then I will show you this poem for anyone that wants to take note, okay? Very beautiful energy. What a journey we've been on today. I wish you best, okay? I wish you all the love and happiness that this energy is bringing towards you. Okay, so also as well, remember this is a general reading, so if you're divinely guided to do so, please contact me for a personal reading in the description below. And thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing this, because I'm just the messenger of this energy. It's so beautiful, Capricorn. Sending my love and light, as always.